Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is the daily analysis where we dive, of course, again in the daily as usual. Every day we check our channeling and we check the price, what is doing, of course, regarding our channeling. Now currently, of course, as we can see, the impulse wave 1 finished and we saw the price exiting the acceleration channel and of course the base channel as well. Meaning, of course, yes, this is a correction here unfolding as an ABC expanding flat potentially. Now we see, of course, something is changing the psychology here because, of course, we were looking for 1, 2, 3 here to be finished in double 1, 2. Wave 3, wave 4, very, very long in time, invalidation, total invalidation here in time. And of course, we are potentially in different things. It can be the same scenario, but of course, it can be different psychology. Now, currently, we see the price, of course, exiting the base channel here for a potential wave 3, but it came back, of course, to inside the base channel. We saw, of course, the old base channel resisting here. And we saw, of course, at the end that the price has exited again the base channel of this move toward the downside. This is where the green flag comes in, right? We have a green flag here. And of course, we're still looking here, obviously, that we are looking for higher prices. Currently, it can be, of course, it cannot be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here as diagonal anyway. Wave 5 longer than wave 3, wave 3 longer than wave 1. Therefore, whether you are in double 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, or we are in a zigzag wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, meaning the diagonal is unfolding in this shape as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And to reach again the base channel, the old one, maybe it's gonna resist again the same as it did before, right? So we might resist again here, but very interesting that if we came to this area, this is gonna be a total invalidation here for anything bearish as impulse. By all means, it's gonna transform our bear market here from ABC impulse to an ABC ending diagonal. And how this? We're going to see it exactly in our labeling here for Elliott Wave. So the most possible scenario was ABC as a 1, 2, and then wave 3 still unfolding because we have the double 1, 2. As I explained, this is, of course, a very far possibility right now, shifting to a new psychology here as, of course, wave C, that it might open here as an ending diagonal. Meaning, of course, A, B, and C zigzag finished as an expanding diagonal for wave C here in the zigzag ABC, and we're looking for wave 2 there. The invalidation 99K677, which we are almost very close to it to hit. And then, of course, we might be in a 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. We can already be in this scenario. It doesn't matter anymore, even if we take the invalidation or not. This scenario is on already. So we are in the highest possibility for this scenario right now as an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What I'm expecting still here is potential one more move toward the upside to finish this ending diagonal. Yeah. And then pushing for lower, unless, of course, we break it very high and we push in double 4, 5 toward the upside. So this is next. I would say this is the highest possibility right now. I'm still looking for higher a little bit, and then potentially, of course, dropping down again. Now, the next possibility can be, of course, much more deeper correction here, which is, of course, a potential W, X, and a wave Y. Or even it can be an A, B, and a C as well. But the W, X, and a Y has a little bit much higher possibility because, of course, we are in 3 waves here, 3 waves, and we might dive 3 waves very, very deep because we need it. And we need, of course, 0.38 based on this wave 2 because, of course, the wave 1 in this case is finished there and not there, not here. Yeah, so it is finished here. And that means, of course, you finished here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you are in 3 waves, very aggressive for wave 3. You need the minimum requirement 0.38, which is, of course, in confluence with the 56K here, also in confluence with a very technical, strong area, and then pushing for higher. Now, basically, in case this is happening, I would like to see as well the ABC here, 1-to-1 fib level at 99K 126. So it's a very, very, I would say it's a very essential target here, that it might be also in confluence as well with the base channel that we had, of course, in our daily in the beginning. Yeah, so we have exactly in confluence. So I'm expecting kind of like a recess from there and pushing for lower. Potentially it can be two scenarios, whether you are in WX and Y or we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the ending diagonal so far. So two possibilities are suggesting, of course, that we push lower from there. Now the possibility that it might be bullish here is, of course, pushing above the 99K700 impulsively, and that means, of course, this transformed to 112, wave 3, 4545. That brings us to a new possibility here, which is bullish, new all-time high to be reached, and of course we're looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5 is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal as well. If this wave 5 becomes longer than this wave 3, invalidation, we push very impulsive here in 112, meaning 4545 to finish a major wave 3 after 112 again. So this will transform to a wave 1 again for 112, major wave 3, and then continuation, very, very bullish towards the upside. So very interesting what's going on in Bitcoin. But of course, to turn bullish here, we need, of course, to break this area. We still need, of course, something something as evidence that we're gonna finish up here potentially as an ending diagonal and we dive deeper. So we gotta be careful. Unless I want to see continuation toward the upside very massively within an impulse here. And then, okay, I call something bullish that it might be unfolding over there for Bitcoin. On the 2-hour chart, finally, we're gonna finish up, of course, this analysis for the daily on the 2-hour chart. Currently, I'm looking for those two possibilities, as I mentioned. So we can be here in a potential wave 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So as you can see that this scenario here might be, of course, playing as the diagonal, aggressive diagonal here. It can be, of course, looking for a wave 4. So actually, I'm going to clean up here to see much better the things. So invalidation, no need for it anymore. And this is ABC here. Yes, so basically I'm gonna just clean up this. No need for it. We know that they are impulses, and we know that this is an ABC there, yeah, unfolding. And of course, this can be your wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. This is what I'm looking for here as diagonal, of course, in case this is going to happen. And this is going to be, of course, an ending diagonal for an A, B, and a C. So the wave C is going to be finishing exactly there. Okay, so this is exactly what I would like to see. Don't forget you have a zigzag here, another zigzag ABC, and we're looking for wave 4, and then another zigzag ABC as well to finish up. Now, if we break the wave 5 longer than wave 3, then we call something very, very bullish as a wave 3. But until that time, guys, we still, of course, need some evidence. So the next price for Bitcoin today, I would say, since we have hit the target here, we still can be looking for higher. Don't forget that the wave 3 can be really high here because the wave 1 is huge, I would say. So your wave 3 has somehow, still have some gap. If it wants to push for higher, it can do it. But basically, I would say that this might be a finished structure here. Yeah, so we have the 5 waves: wave A, wave B, wave C here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And I would like to see, of course, a wave 4 unfolding here based on the wave 4 there. Diagonal. I'm looking for the perfection between 0.38, 0.5 fib level. So our red box would be inside this area here. Okay, so next I'm looking for a zigzag here to hit this target and then pushing for higher again for a wave 5. Yep, so these are the highest possibilities on the 2-hour chart. So I'm looking a little bit for lower for a correction in a wave 4. We might hit the 94K 500, and then of course start to push toward the upside. It can be even, of course, a very fast wave 4. It's not necessarily to take all that time. Can be there and then pushing for higher directly, guys. Yep, so this is regarding Bitcoin for the daily and for the 2 hours, 1 hour chart. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.